beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
It's enough to make a man sick. Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand. Ah, the little ones. Inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
once again, I went that whole time without realizing that my mic was muted. I feel like an idiot now. Yeah, that seems like the appropriate response. Yes, hello there. Didn't realize the mic was muted. I've been talking this whole time. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
I don't plan on doing a dex build on this character, but a future character I roll, I intend to go down that path, because there's a late game weapon that seems pretty fun to play with, but it depends on skill rather than strength. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame, it makes my head shudder uncontrollably. So I actually have to go back first, now that I've spoken to the guy in the chat, or, yeah, the, ward. I know, right? Spoopy. I suppose I can take care of these guys first. That's what you're trying to find out? You're trying to find out why everyone's turning into beasts. Ah, crap. Yeah. Okay, let's see. If I take that way, that's gonna... Oh gosh, I gotta think of the fastest way to do this. I need to talk to her, and I need to talk to her. I guess the... Yeah, I'm gonna go this way for now. Teleporting wouldn't be the most practical option right now because it would require going all the way back to the Hunter's Dream just to go to whatever area I'm trying to get to most. Can I go down this way? Yeah, it'll take me right up. Okay. So instead I'm just running back this way because this would actually get me to where I need to be quicker than teleporting to the Hunter's Dream, then going to Central Yharnam, and then running through there. In Bloodborne, as well as Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, you just hold down, it would be B on Xbox if you're playing Dark Souls on Xbox or PC. You would hold that down, and then you would just slide down the ladder that way. Did I hear that guy talking? Would have been new. If memory serves me correctly, you can't do it in Dark Souls 1, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I tried, of course. Really need to get a PS3 so I can play DS1 again. If I remember correctly, it had something to do with, like, you had to double tap B, or you had to double tap down on the stick, something to that effect.
Hello, Miss Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Yes? Okay. I can wait. Mum knows I'm really brave, and you're very kind. I won't be afraid. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
Wait a minute, what?
Hello. Still... Yes? Mum, I won't be...
What? There should be a way to, or can you not send her to the chapel? I don't understand. Hold on. Might be that I can't send her to the chapel. I can only send her to the clinic, which I hope is not the case. Let's see. Yeah, it's... So supposedly I should be able to send her to the chapel, but... of course, either way it ends up like that. I don't know. I can always come back to her and deal with that part later. That actually kind of works out in my favor either way, because then I can come into here and, woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter. Used to change into a drop blood gem that fortifies any weapon. So that's what I'll be getting. A small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a... Yep, I'm aware of the blood gem it turns into. I was just wondering if, I would be able to send her to Odin Chapel, but it's not letting me, even though I've been to the chapel already, so I don't understand. But mine now. I tried. Of course, let me try again now that I don't even have the brooch.
Still can't find my mum. Yes? Okay, Mum knows I won't be afraid.
No, still can't send her. Weird. Her mother is, Well, that's just one option for that quest. You have a couple of options with how to tackle it. It's just not giving me one of those options for whatever reason right now. So I'll end up coming back to her and dealing with that at a later time. I'm trying to think where... I can go this way next. Incorrect, according to my notes. If you don't give her the brooch and have visited the Odin Chapel about it being a safe, and have learned that it's a safe haven anyway, you can tell her to go there for safety, but it wasn't giving me the option to do so, even though I've already been to Odin Chapel. So, I will return to her at a later time, and maybe by then it'll give me that choice. In the meantime, there's another NPC I can talk to that I know for a fact I can send to the chapel this early. Yeah, screw it. Not Yoshi too. Especially Yoshi.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what you be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
All right. Jeez. I need to adjust something real quick. So I got ways before I need to worry about that.
Welcome home. What is it?
I don't even think I can.
Very well. Let
We'll
me
see.
stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Oh, trust me, I know. I'm well aware that I'll have to kill that peg. That's okay.
Farewell, good hunter.
Alright. So now, we're gonna travel down to Old Yharnam.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in is all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. I know all your tricks.
Not getting me this time. Not this early. Yes, quite. So, in this game, blood is used as a cure for diseases as well as a way to, which is why blood ministration became so popular in the first place.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share. Go on, just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
No, Bloodborne and Dark Souls are... their settings are completely unrelated to one another.
Farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
There's an item up here. Yep. Antidote. Very nice. That is going to become very helpful very soon. go ahead and level up before I move on.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
Oh my god. Okay. Best monster. The only candidate that comes to mind for best monster, or hold on. All right, let me put it this way: what should be the basis here? Like, I just think it's a good like look for the monster, or it's a monster I like fighting against. Like, what are we talking about here?
Very well. Let me stand.
Oh crap! I did it again. Any way to categorize it? Okay, well, in that case, I would say favorite monster that I like to fight against, even though they kind of spook me, is probably, I don't even know what they're called. They're something that you can only encounter in the Chalice dungeons. They're not encountered in the main game. Worst monster would probably be spiders. The reasoning there should be pretty obvious. I hate spiders. Oh, and I guess my reasoning for the best monster is because it's just a very interesting design. They're super fast, so they make for a nice fight, and frankly, like I said, they spook me. Best boss is... that I'm gonna give it a tie. I think Father Gascoigne, as far as an acceptable level between challenging and fair goes, Father Gascoigne's a really good fight. Plus, I think it's a really fun fight. I think Father Gascoigne is tied with a certain boss at the end of the game that I'm not going to name for the sake of spoilers. It's just a fun fight. He can be a bit of a pushover in the first stage and even part of the second stage, but the third stage he stops being quite such a pushover, and he starts whooping butt, really. And it's just a really nice fast-paced battle, and the setting it's fought in is just really beautiful. It's just gorgeous in all the right ways. And fun. It's the important part. Alright, so time to oh, and for worst boss, probably the one reborn. Or actually, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'll go with the one reborn. And I say worst boss just because it's kind of a joke of a boss fight. It's not at all difficult. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay.
knows? It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
Hold on. I forgot you can get his clothes after you beat him. Old Yharnam it is. Let's see. Alright.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Somewhere around here. Oh crap, where'd he go? There he is. Thank you. I'll have to wind back around for that one. Yeah, it's right in here. Okay, I get it. It's not gonna work. This is what I want. Common torch formed by wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. Hunters choose torches not only because the hunt leads them to the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed of a deathly fear of flame. A torch formed by wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick, once used in Old Yharnam, designed to incinerate beasts and victims touched by the scourge. Its fire damage is is highly effective against beasts. Oh yeah, it does double the damage, and it has better scaling. Definitely the better weapon. I did okay. And yeah. Sweet. 6 blood vials, not bad. Yeah, that's better. Gents. Oh, okay. They actually listened. Wow, really? I didn't realize these guys could drop frickin' crescent blood gems. It's ridiculous.
You are a skilled hunter, and yet merciless. Not with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I must stop you.
And that's why I'm running down here. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can deal with this guy without dying.
I should think you still have dreams.
Crap.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
that's fine. Why do you augment my torture? That's funny. Oh, wait a minute. It's going through my headset. Oh, come on! Crap! I'm screwed. No, I didn't. He's no pushover. Oh my god. What? Oh my. But I didn't get. Oh, there it is. He just dashed off the top of a fucking skyscraper to his death. Oh, I love how dumb the AI can be sometimes. Hold on. I gotta reload the game so that I can actually get whatever it is he drops. That's so funny. Well, that's what I normally do is, it doesn't work every time, but when you reach the very top of the tower, sometimes, if you're lucky, you can just shoot him over and over with a pistol, and it'll slowly push him back until he just falls off the ledge to his death. Every once in a while, it doesn't work, and he actually starts fighting you like he did there, but I got lucky because he got real dumb real fast. I only died to him once that way now. That makes me... I really didn't want to have to fight him. I would not have, wouldn't have fared well. Yeah. Yeah, the hunters are always like that. Because they're supposed to be as skilled as you. Aha, there it is. Powder keg hunter badge. Now I just gotta kill the other hunter that's down here, but he has to wait. I gotta remember how you do this. Wait. Oh, I went the wrong way, or... No, I didn't. No, that's fine. I went the right way. Didn't go the ideal way, but I went the right way. Welcome back. Okay. Second hunter. Oh, he saw me. Well, you missed me killing one hunter by having him jump to his death like an idiot. And, right now I'm dealing with the second hunter. Talking to Ty. Come on, buddy. What the heck? Come on, friend. Come on. I think he's still trying to... Oh no, that sounds like he's walking away. Crap! Oh, crap. Man, he just doesn't want to cooperate today. Come on. Oh! Oh! Oh, come on. Almost. He's still running around out there. What is he doing? I don't know what this guy's about. He's actively still trying to attack me, but he's not walking through the doorway to do it. He's making my camera shake with some of his attacks, though, which is kind of amusing. That sounds like he's walking away again. Come on. Wow, normally it does not take this long to deal with this crap. This guy is never this smart. What's going on? Man, I have 4 bullets. Leave me alone. Doubtful, because this was working literally just a couple of days ago, and there has not been a patch at all in the meantime. That's the closest he's gotten to doing it. Oh, shucks. Speedrun strat's not actually working efficiently right now. I think I'm getting trolled by the AI. Well, now this is just getting boring at this point, if he's not gonna... Okay, what? Certainly what it feels like right about now. Holy crap! He's right there. Oh, and of course he healed. That's my luck. Man, sir, would you kindly... Oh, what? I was not trying to attack that time, but okay. No. No. Really? Oh, okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Oh, crap. Yes, he is. You're not helping by pointing that out either. No, can we not bring more people into this? It's already a bit of a problem as it is. It really only takes 2 to fucking tangle. Oh my god, come on. That's the first time I've ever seen him knock me on my ass before. Can you just stop backing up and extending the fight? If all you're going to do after that is cower. That's my luck. Oh my god, it barely touched him. No. 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 What did I say? No. Get those back before they're lost forever. You sucker. Oh no! Shit. Can you not? No! This is just getting annoying now. Especially because one of these times I'm not going to be so lucky and my echoes are going to get picked up by something, and then I'm going to be real mad because the last thing I need to do is die before I can kill whatever's got him. Yep, if there's any enemies that are alive within the vicinity where you died, there is a chance that one of them will pick up your echoes, and the only way to get them back at that point is to kill whoever has them. It's something that has never been in any of the Dark Souls games, ever. Dude, come on, stop. Where's that other one? Yeah, it's a really cool feature of the game. I actually really enjoy that possibility being there. Thankfully, it doesn't look like the echoes can be picked up by other hunters, so... No, that was way too late. Okay, he's either gonna follow me in here this one time or he's not. If he's not, I'm gonna move on ahead and say the hell with him. Because he's not necessary. There he goes! And another one falls to his death. That was fortunate. Now I can do what I wanted to do properly, which is go back and frickin' level up before I move on to this next boss.
Your minute is come and gone, dear. Terrible. Yes, it is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Mostly because they're just a real pain in my butt. Not all other hunters get killed, but the ones that are automatically hostile towards me as soon as I come into the area, those are the ones that I tend to kill.
Very well, then.
Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
So, the reason those two particular two particular hunters were hostile towards me as soon as I came into Old Yharnam is because they knew all the people that lived in Old Yharnam before the scourge hit it. And at this point, most of Old Yharnam's been burnt down. Old Yharnam as a whole has been quarantined off from everywhere else. They purposely decided to stay there because they understand that although those beasts are beasts, they were once people they knew and were friendly with, so they feel a responsibility to look over them until someday that may or may not come where a cure is found for the curse.
One of the holy town.
Yeah. Okay. You were beating her up. No way. Yes way. doesn't even... Yeah. Figures. Get two more real quick because they're going to be really necessary pretty soon. Do I have anything I can sell that I don't really need? Hold on to those. I can sell this. And that's perfect, because that means I can buy that. I'll buy a bullet. Because I'm running dangerously low on those. I need to get some Molotovs out of storage. Okay. Now I can start heading towards the boss of the area. Man, really? No, I'm not gonna bother going through there right now. Really? What I am going to do, however, is there's some more stuff in this building that I need to pick up before I move on to the boss. Or I don't need to pick it up, but I want to pick it up. Really? Come come on, that's such a waste when that happens. God, I hate that fucking jump. Hate getting caught right here because there's literally no good way to go down. Oh. No, never mind. I'm partly full of shit when it comes to that. Oh, but this ain't good. Take two. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, so, where does it get stored? It might get stored under key items. Bloody Messenger Head Bandage. Accessory adored by naive messengers. imitating the bandages of scourge victims, unaware of their meaning. The spatters of blood give it a particularly nice touch. The inhabitants of the stump appear to have an interest in Dormant. Why not let them be happy and revel as babes? It's literally just a cosmetic thing that you can equip the messengers with. Phone's going on. Man. No! Whatever. I don't need it. I'll live without it. Yes. Pungent blood cocktail, okay. I think there's something down here as well. Yep. This way first. Yeah. Nice try, friend. There's anything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, lost a little bit of health. Whatever. It won't matter. Before I go that way, I'm going to check up here, because I can't recall. Aha! Oh, sweet. That's actually super helpful right now. So there. That brings us back to the beginning of Old Yharnam. So I can actually go back and level one last time before I fight the boss. Especially because this is not a boss I look forward to. It's already almost 10. Okay.
Very well, let me. Farewell, May.
Or did I have... Nope, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Gonna need antidote. Wait a minute. Bloodborne. Molotov. Fire paper. So, next you'll want to go back to Firelink Shrine and you'll find a set of stairs going down. Take those down to, or wait a minute, no, there's another way to get into... Okay, let me think. I'm trying to recall... I don't know, there's a couple of ways. Basically, your next step is to go down to Blight Town, where you're expected to fight Quelaag, and then after you kill her, you can move on, and like right after her, you get access to the second bell, and you can ring that. I know there's a way to get there through the Undead Burg, otherwise there's stairs in the Firelink Shrine that go down to an elevator. Taking that elevator all the way down will lead you to an area where you can find a second elevator. You can go through the garden or down those stairs, yeah. Me personally, I would recommend going down through the garden because that will ensure that you gain access to some good stuff for that stage of the game that you can't access if you take the stairs down to Blight Town. Plus then that way you'll be a little bit higher of a level by the time you actually get to Quelaag, and that'll hopefully help make the fight easier for you as well. Also, if I recall correctly, lightning or bolt or whatever they called it in Dark Souls, I can't even remember now. Electricity. You want lightning damage, basically. So if you can find, like, gold pine resin, you're gonna be in a better position, because she's kind of... Oil iron, Molotov, fire paper, okay. Weapons... Yep, nope, that's fine. Butterfly, if you've got fire bombs, or in particular black fire bombs, you gotta pick your times carefully, because the butterfly can't avoid some of them, but those, in my experience anyway, made the butterfly much easier. Also, if you don't mind glitches, Butterfly's the earliest boss you can fight that would let you take advantage of the soul duping glitch in Dark Souls. Otherwise, don't concern yourself with that if that's not your thing. Okay, so for the time being, I actually need to swap these over to here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that magic damage is really rough. I'll worry about getting that later. Really should spend these. No, I'm gonna spend it on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should do it. So back to Old Yharnam, where my next boss that I'm going to fight will be the Blood-Starved Beast. Because although the Blood-Starved Beast is a completely optional boss, I want to kill it because killing it gives you access to Chalice dungeons, and that will make acquiring better blood gemstones a wee bit easier. Sure. Well, hold on, because I want to try to beat it at least once on my own, just because I want to see if I can. If I find that I'm struggling, that's when I will gladly accept help in the fight. Because I know I've struggled with this fight in the past, but I want to see if I've gotten any better at it. I mean, I only died to Father Gascoigne once this last time, so that's improvement enough. What's in here again? Oh, right. Oh, hi, friend. Alright, I can... yeah. Hi. What did I... what? What started inflicting poison on me? That's weird. Don't you dare. There we go. Okay, I know there's a couple items around here that I want. You have to remember that this thing in particular has been stuck in Old Yharnam for a while now. It hasn't had any fresh blood to work with, because no one comes down to Old Yharnam. And it's, might as well call it the Blood-Starved Beast instead of a Blood-Starved Beast, because this is the only one of its kind. Holy crap. Holy mother of poison, Batman. Okay. first attempt.
Holy crap, this thing does so much damage once you actually gem it and put fire paper on it. Oh my god! Bye. Why do some people transform so drastically? I'm not personally sure I know of the actual lore reasoning behind why some people just sort of transform into those tiny werewolves and others transform into things like the blood-starved beast. Might have something to do with the individual, might have something to do with the... whatever, I don't know, to be honest. It's a good question. Oh my god. Oh, there he is. Maybe? I don't know. Wait a minute, did I ever get the, aha, I did not. Is there anything else over here? Nope, okay. Alright, take two. Try this again. One more try, and then... because I'm sure I'm bound to get salty sooner or later. Oh my god. I wonder if that'll make a difference. Oh my god. Holy fucking Christ. This is ridiculous. Once again.
gladly take help because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this apparently. Admittedly, part of the problem probably is that I'm not using a strictly strength-based weapon like I should be. I was hoping the serrated nature of the saw spear would help, but frankly I'm not convinced at the moment that it actually is helping. So I'm going to switch my blood gems back over to my hunter's axe, and then I will be swinging down to the blood-starved beast again. Am I already leave for work? Bring this back out. Of course, I don't know, it was doing more damage, especially when I had the fire paper on it, but maybe it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those bosses I really struggle with. Yes, please, I'm making my way there right now, and I can gladly use some help. Because I'm running out of fire-based resources and antidotes, and oh fuck, of course I messed it up. Alright, attempt number 3. I don't know where my blood echoes are. Crap. Oh, they're way back there. Ran right past them. poison damage that goes for days. And I can't frickin' riposte. And as soon as I get caught in this, I'm pretty much dead. Oh my god. No, come on. Let me get out of poison. Nope. I'm not gonna even have time to pull up a hunter's mark to get out of here with my echoes intact. Oh, it didn't even... Yeah, that's awesome. Last antidote. And he just entered his third stage, and this is where I'm really gonna struggle. Oh great, yep, I'm as good as that. Haha! Barely, but I got him. Now, quick. I know where there's antidote. I just need to get to it. Oh, the poison's almost wore out anyway. Whoa. Whew. Now that I've effectively ruined my supply of blood vials. Thank you. Thank you. Time to go level.
Welcome home. What is it you do? Very well. Farewell, good hug.
Before I do anything else. No, not by much actually. I have quite a few still in supply. Well, I only have 700. Alright, well screw it, I'm not gonna bother with that then. I'll see if I can fortify any of my weapons.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Arden Chapel.
Twin bloodstone, so I can start. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break, give myself time to stretch my legs, use the bathroom, you know, just step away from the screen. I'll be back in about 30 minutes, and from there, I will either continue the main game or I will do the first Chalice dungeon. I'll have to decide when I come back. But in the meantime, thank you for watching this far. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun as well. And I'll see you in a bit.